walking to the shops. It's sunny, then, and I can't be bothered to sit in the car, so we're walking. See if there's any boy racers around this afternoon. I look a right scruff, but I'm past caring. It's hot. It's been a beautiful day so far. Let's go. The canopy of these trees are gorgeous. Rhonda, Nigel, you okay? It's a beautiful hot afternoon. Well, hot for me. It's not compared to your hot. Sazzy, you alright? Sazzy, I've been sat out in the sun all day. I was meant to be going down the shops, so I thought, I'm not going in the car, I'm walking it. It's tan time. Got a proper OCD, I can't be inside when it's hot. I start freaking out. Don't know if you'll be able to see, I'm not going to put it properly on camera. But there's an old lady down there, walking with a bit of a limp. She lost her leg in a road traffic accident. She was hit on the road about 6 months ago. Ayla, you alright, outlaw? How you doing? And she's up and down this street on a new prosthetic leg every day. No, how you doing? Nancy, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages. You alright, Andy? She does blooming well. Because we all feared the worst. I've got a video up of the air ambulance and asking people to donate, and she's the reason for that. But she does good. Didn't take her long to get up on those prosthetic. I'll keep her off camera. How y'all doing, Cass? You alright? Rich and Leo, how you doing? Just pointing to the side before I get past this lady. I don't want to catch her on camera. Absolutely amazing. Oh, brilliant, Nancy. I hope you had a great time. Yeah. And she's in her 80s. She was hit by a car. She lost her leg. And she was back home in weeks with a prosthetic, walking up and down here. Some baby. You alright, it's me. Luckily, we've got fields at the back, so it's actually across the road. Yesterday, she got hit. I only crossed the road because I couldn't be arsed walking around in a little bit of time. Secret Blackburn, you're right. Secret Blackburn, I've emailed you. I've got a conundrum. My email was broke for about a week. I tried all sorts, went and chat with, well, it's meant to be chat, it's not, is it? It's all computerised with Google, is it Google, Window, whatever, Hotmail is. Deleted a load of emails off and boom, it's back. Gypsy Dave, how you doing? Have you got a nice day? It's Scorchio here. Wheaton, thank you for coming in. Kaniel, how are you? Is it still good morning for you? I'm going to hate every second of this hill on the way back up because it's warm. Ooh, I can smell weed. Big Tim, how you doing? You alright? Oh, What's everyone else up to today? Me, if ever it's sunny, everybody knows, do not interfere with me, I've got to be outside. So, if I've not been sat out, I've been making excuses to do everything outside. Yeah, Tim, it's still niggling a bit, but it's actually it's normal niggling. So I might do more this week. I did a nice gentle one, gentle-ish one yesterday. And I'll get back up on the moors this week. But Secret Blackburn, I was wanting your advice on something. So I've attempted to email you. Whether you get it or not, it's another question. Outlaw, never. It's been dry down here. We've had like torrential downpours on the night and early evening for the last week or so, but it's suddenly dried up again. Yeah, Chris, they're on my list. I needs must at the minute, but I'll get them eventually. My trusty trainers are doing us all right for now, ish. Ooh, it's looking like that. It looks like a dragon. Yeah, I totally shut down. I couldn't send them, couldn't get them. Like I've been trying to get hold of us. I think Remy tried to email me, and I just was not getting them. But I've got the really bad habit of not deleting them. There's so many different kind of areas for you to visit, and for all what we're... Texas is bigger than the UK, isn't it? Sure it is. We've got so many different areas. I can't show you because I'll show you down the bottom. You'll think I'm filming his house. Derek, how are you? Nice to see you. Good morning. Have you got the sun yet, Outlaw? Yeah, Andy, that would suit me, wouldn't it? Nice ones. Those boots my dad had were kangaroo hide. I'm sure it was kangaroo. And he says the best boots he's ever had for being out on the moors. They weren't ankle boots, they went higher. Laced all the way up. What did he get them in the US? There's some good army surplus stores from the US, and when they were in Florida at my uncle's, they would come back with arms full of army surplus stuff for on the moors. The winter camo, normal camo, boots and stuff. They'd take extra suitcases to bring back all the gear. Clint, nice to see you. Oh, I can give you a spanner. Hang on. Stay there, Clint, don't move. There, you've got one. I forgot I can give people. I'm on YouTube itself. Yeah, Secret Blackburn, I've got an issue. Looks like a bullseye. But I'm not sure, because instead of being like red, it's almost like purple, like a bruise. I thought it had a thorn off the brambles in my knee, in the side of my knee, and it's been driving us nuts for a week now. And I was having a look at it before, because I had shorts on, and it's got like a purple ring around it. It looks like a bullseye, but it's not red. Flicker, we're going to the shops. Are you sweating your little big bapple Flicker? Secret Blackburn, that's what I'm wondering. I've sent you a couple of photos because I ain't so sure. I've not physically found a tick on me, but it's got that red raised area about 4 mil, 5 mil across in the middle. and about an inch round it, diameter. It's like a purple ring around it. It's almost like blue. It's not red, like classical. So, like I said last night, do you look like you've been lactating, Flicker? Where Flicker lives, her house is red hot, and she has like stupid temperatures in her house, and she doesn't do heat very well. No. Yeah, I'll have a look over here for a minute. I think the cows are further along now. Ooh, butterflies. Butterfly love. Two of them at it. I mean, there's not many towns when you're in the centre of a town, you've got paddocks and fields, because that is town centre there. Those roofs. Silver, Alana, missed you. You've been a miss, Alana. How you doing? If ever you see Flicker call Silver James, not Jim, you know that he's in a whole world of trouble. So does he. He starts to flap. It's funny. Lana, it's been way too long. I'm just glad you're here. I've been out sunbathing and like arms go brown straight away. But my legs take a bit because they're kind of like milk bottles from wearing jeans all winter. So I've been at the fake tan and oh god. I mean, like shitty job, so I'm hoping I don't really see anyone that I know. Anyone sat outside the boozer next to the shop will have beer goggles on from last night. And I'm going to go through the side car park so I miss loads of people in the middle of the town. And again, stupid new houses built, oh, it's maybe more than 6 foot, maybe 10 foot off the boundary. Why? Stupid people. Nutty? Who's nutty? Oh, Nutty. Miss Southern Belle, love you. How's things, Miss Southern Belle? Kirsty, you okay? Outlaw, how's the dogs? She's what? Flapping with a heat. Yeah, Flicker doesn't do heat very well and our house is heaving with the heat. What temperature is it today, Flicker, in tea and Valhalla? You make me so jealous. I had a binge watch of your videos last Sunday, it's Sunday night. And wow, those hills, the views up there, stunning. Between you and Hike and Hermit, I'm going to end up doing a 54 and end up going wild camping. But because I have the issue in my spine and my joints, a sleeping bag's not going to cut it. So I'm going to need some Sherpas and a couple of mules to carry as a bed up. Red Dirt, lovely to see you. Oh, Jim, that's Jerusalem. You see all the flat roofed ones? That's what it's locally known as. One year, some travellers took over this whole car park and absolutely tortured everybody on the doorsteps. Oof, David, it's going to get worse tomorrow. Kirsty, I'll be on my bed resting in the garden. It's too nice to be inside. Ah, that's a good idea, Nutter. Just in this little bit here behind these houses is a bowling green. You get the oldies all dressed in white with their little bags and towels over their arms. Right, this is part of the really old building. This archway and up to, where's my finger? There. Ignoring this and ignoring this. It's part of the old coach house. It was an inn. The swallows nesting up here. There's normally swallows up. Can't see any. Oh, we've got part of a swallow nest being built there. This was the old coach house. Yeah, there's the front of the pub. The young uns, so you've got pub over there, pub over there, pub just there. There's a pub around the corner next to the spa. There's one on the back street, and there's a couple of restaurants that sell beef. If they still not sent them out, Cass? Because that's ridiculous. Coco, you're right. And this place also used to have loads of banks. This building here is huge. This was a bank. I don't know if that one was the doctor's surgery. You had a bank on the corner and you got two building societies further up. But there's more hairdressers and beauticians here than else. This is the Milk Hall. This has been here a lot of years. They have an Easter parade on here, the Remembrance Sunday. That's all done on here, Easter. They put a cross up in the middle of here. But I've fair few people have hurt ankles and feet and stuff on the cobbles. And you got some there. So I have tried to keep some of the cobbles. AAP, how you doing? Nice to see you. I'm stood outside the shop. Then you got that really old row of shops. The Mute Hall's gorgeous though. You're right, Tango. Yeah, this one's now got tourist information in there, and the parish council have meetings in there. It all gets decked out for Christmas, and oh, I can zoom in. Weathercock on the top. What even is that? Is it a deer? I can't even make it out, you know. Anyone see what that animal shape is? Yeah. I was going to be driving down to the shops, seeing Valhalla, but if you aren't already subbed, go and check out Team Valhalla. Kerry and Kat are amazing and they're so funny. Kat is a weapon. Ooh. You'll have to let us know when you're down this way, Alana. I'll come meet you. Right. Do I take you in the shop with us? Right. I'll take you in the shop with us, no swearing. Alright? I'm not... Well, we'll see. Don't know if the signal will be any good. Little loving those things at the minute. Yeah, it's tiny, Jim. Hang on, I want a drink to walk up with. A full fat Coke. Got to be done. Cakes. The signal at the back of the shop's crap. I can show you cream cakes. Yeah, right. Can I get 20 Lambert silver? Is it a 30? Is the bigger bag of, I believe, 30? How much are they? No, the next one down then. Filters as well, and 20 Lambert silver. Yeah, you got this pack of green results just in case. Okay. Yeah. Warm, isn't it?
To be honest, it's been in here since 9 o'clock this morning.
Oh God. Are you working tomorrow?
No. 32,
It's going to be lovely and warm tomorrow.
I can't sit out in the sun morning, I get bored.
Oh, I'm terrible. I can't be inside. I can't be inside. It drives us nuts.
If you've got something to do, I don't mind, but just sit and there you go. Still got your chickens and that then?
Yeah. One breaks out and comes down the house. You can unlock his gate. Don't know how he's doing it like, but he does. Cheers. There. You join me during my very unhealthy shop. Yeah, this is the town centre. That blue and white building's actually a care home. Skinny building, a dentist, and the other one's bottom's empty now. There's that skinny shop where that fella was dead and they didn't find him for weeks, which was interesting. An old pub in the background in the middle there, that's closed. It's a doctor's surgery, very pretty. These whitewashed. These were all really old as well. Oh yeah, Chi-Chi's got his own, I never thought about that. Sometimes when I'm down the street, I bump into the dog's girlfriend. You could have met her, but she's not around. Ruth, is Ruth in? Yeah, pretty much. You all right, Ruth? I hope you're misbehaving. Or behaving disgracefully anyway. Right, I'll take you down on the bottom. There's not many people around and sat outside the boozers, so I don't really mind. Conservative club, cheap drink, parties upstairs. Shoulder mutton, all the alkies going there. To be quiet. The serious drink, the old crusty drinkers go on the shoulder. If anyone under the age of 40 goes in, they're just about gasp in shock. Best Indian takeaway I've ever had. This chippy is run by an Italian family and it is stunning. But the prices have gone stupid. A sausage and chips was over a £5 the last time I was in. So we'll be back. Interesting story. This building has been empty for like 40 years. And that's because the family that owned the chippy, right, the husband and wife are now passed on, but the husband was caught having his end away quite a few times. And his mother-in-law was the one that held all the money. And she ran that disused bit there as a cafe. Now, to be an arsehole to him and the daughter at the same time, though, she refused to hand it over. D. Jones, you okay? And rather than them let them use it, she locked it up, and it's been locked up and shut ever since. All because the son had a roving eye, but the son-in-law had a roving eye. But even after she died, the family still didn't open it back up. So, Alana, I'm going to really, really try not to. I might go dead because my battery's getting low. Oh, it's extortionate. I can't remember how much it was for a portion of chips, but it was off the friggin' scale. These houses wouldn't have one. These garages are so narrow. Because cars are always parked on the other side, I'd be dodging in to get in. Jim, what are you laughing at? Yeah, Tango, pretty much. Portion of chips, I was like knocking on £4. It's like, what? And it's not open every week, every night. The two sons are a bit odd. The dad died, and the mum ran it with like an iron fist. But when she died, and the sons took it over, they're only open like 4 days a week. Well, it was every dinner time and every night. So, a bit iffy. Hang on, Jim, what's Jim said? Jim, why you being a banker? Ruth, the prices are shocking here. I want to know what Jim's been saying. You got to watch Jim like with what little one-liners. I'm in the shade, I'm hot. Ooh, did you, Rex? Nutter, talking to Rex yesterday. We've got a plan. You and Rex are coming up here with that metal detector, and I'm taking you down the Roman wood. I would love a metal detector, and Rex says he's giving you one, so I've got a job for you. But only if I can have a go on it as well. Yeah, Colony Yam, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. She's going to kill me. Flicker, I'm not calling you a camel. Cass, behave yourself. You don't want to be losing that hose anywhere. It could go anywhere when you've got your hands on that Zimmer. That's Flicker, she knows. She does it on purpose. Oh, it's hot. Get in. Nutter, there's gold. 3,000 Scottish mercenaries were killed there over the course of 3 days. They will have been part paid in gold before the battle. So that's 3,000 lots of gold that will have been stashed in that wood, because they wouldn't have all kept the gold on them, they'll have hid it. So we're going prospecting. Yeah, Ruth, I should. Cass is going to go weak at the knees of his kilt. She likes a good kilt. Yeah, there'll be all sorts. No, they actually found, because that wood was so little used, they found a skeleton. It's still dressed up, sat behind a tree. So he sat down for a breather, and popped his clogs on the spot. And shoot, I should cross over. No one bothered to find his body. What are you saying, Blackburn? TCP, why do I need TCP? What, oh, have you seen the photos? Because I ain't so sure what it is. I love the smell of TCP. Do you know that? As if it's your business, you're right. Head over, as if it's your business, drop him a sub. No way, Master, hello. Darn it, I'm hot. Oh, Rex, can you imagine how moist it would have been over those years that that body had dribbled away with? Jim, has it? It's going to have been moist, all right. It'll have been covered in mould and all sorts, Rex. Yeah, I've got some honey as well. Ooh, Kirsty, have you? Send her to Cash, she'll get excited. She does like a good kilt. Preferably Vikings. No, that's exactly what I said to Rex, that I promise I will not fill you full of ghost stories and have you terrified. Hi Thomas, you okay? Yeah, Blackburn's World has got a major issue with the word moist. So it's kind of handy just to drop it in now and again, because it makes him cringe. A bit like normal people with wet wool, but for him it's the word moist. There's not many words that I don't like. I never used to like CUNT, but it's become a main part of my vocabulary these years with you. I'm blaming Flicker. Amanda, you alright? I'm sweating away. Liz, nice to see you. Oh, I'm warm. Yeah, no, Jen, they're pretty much the same thing, aren't they? Liz, Cass doesn't ask about the dental, but you know, Flicker. Oh, I can zoom in. Look at this little one-storey, one up, one down house with a little shed. I don't know why they let it die. Someone drop Blackburn's World's link, and then Flicker can go and shout moist. He really doesn't like the word moist. Yeah, it's become really, really a large part of my daily vocabulary. It's really bad, because I used to hate it, but it's really a satisfying word. I can't help it, I blame it all on Flicker. Liz, she's been doing impressions that she's lactating. It's a bit warm in Birmingham. Secret, yeah. I'm wondering if that was like pig sheds. They're very low. They're not barn type height. I mean, it could have been a wooden coal shed, but with it being a one up and one down, I don't know if any mine's been here. Oh, is it Aronstown at the top? What was there? I'll have to ask. Amanda, you've been to the spa with me. Look how pretty that trim bush is. Why they've decided to build a cone upside down, I don't know. But they immaculately trim their bush. It's like that every year. Groomed to perfection. Beth, love you. Oh, it's warm. I see your puddy tat. Little black and white one. This little cottage is just pretty derelict for years. And then they bought it and built an extension on the back. Then you've got these old sandstone terraces. Christine, nice to see you. Have a good Saturday. Yeah, that bush is impeccable all year round. There's never a branch out of place. They must be out first thing in the morning chopping leaves back. Why? Ooh, it's shaped like a cone. I have no idea. 2 secs. I could do with a hard hat with a whole phone holder attached to the top, so I have spare hands. It's hard doing things with one hand. Flicker, have you ordered a little picker yet? We had a debate last night. Flicker's got arthritis too, but she's losing her grip in her hand. So to keep fella Ted happy, I came up with a solution, a litter picker. If we only end up, he's never going to know the difference. Oh, Beth, never. You alright, Beth? Tea in Valhalla is Scorchio. No factory. Mines, coal mines. And farming. We are in the middle of a farming community. I mean, farmers' fields just on the back of the street, town's centre, really. I'm hiding on this bush while I have a smoke because I'm hot. It's a fair hill, like, you know. It's a pain in the backside. Big Chuck, how you doing? Nice to see you. Outlaw, thank you so much for coming in. Lovely to see you. Give them dogs a hug from me, they're lush. Hang on, Flicker, where are you sticking that fan? Be careful with fan blades where you're thinking of putting it, because it's not going to end well. Secret blackbird, no, could I what? The other side of the town is kind of like on the other side of the valley, and it's really steep up towards the school, a lot steeper than this. And what a mission. I mean, with like newborns, it's not too bad. But over like 1-year-olds, I was tempted to get a lawnmower engine and rig it up to the pram, just to get myself up. Oh, Liz, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Yeah, I'm just walking home. Christoph. It's warm, isn't it? Hi, Angela. Lovely to see you. Chris is my eldest. He's my boy. You know me, Chris, it's too hot. If I don't have to drive, I'll walk it and it's sunny. You're very burnt. You just say you're burnt. Why have you had your top off? You've been out in the sticks again, Chris. Other side. Nice to see you. It's Chris. Oh, lovely. You'd be knackered, are you? Chris, have a look at the shot of the grooming Sam. Tomorrow recipes, thank you for coming in. Beth. Yeah, Chris, I had a fall, I hurt my knee. Beth told me off. You see the hair I pulled out of Sam last night? And he's still got loads more coming out. That black Labrador of mine is like a polar bear. He's got a double coat and he's just unreal. The Bud Files, lovely to see you. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Is it still Saturday morning? So hot. It's going to be hotter again tomorrow. Bud Files, they've got their community page now. Nutter's got his community page. Jobs are good in. How's things with you, Nigel? These little prefab houses are cute. See you next time, Aunt, when you're making us mega jealous with views from tops of hills, Team Valhalla. Honestly, check Team Valhalla out. Amazing people. Amazing channel. And they put a lot of graft in. Just like Hike and Hermit. When I get down to these trees, we're just round the corner. Tickle the leg. Ah, lovely. Hi, Chris. I was up on the banks doing the Roman wall, and there's a dip, there's a footpath along the bottom of the valley. And you loop back up next to Lee's Hill, above the banks further along. And I slipped and I nearly went down a 15-20 foot, pretty vertical drop. Just sit and get me popped in off. So I've screwed my knee up. So it's been a bit icky. Yeah, it is. I thought that car was going to hit my knees then. Enjoy, Christoph. Chris has got his first little one due in a couple of months. Scary. I'm not responsible enough to be a grandparent. But just like he was, first grandkid, a boy. So good luck, Chris. Oh my God, I'm hot. Should really be on that side, but I'm over here. But I didn't know that it was the edge, that's the thing. The grass was dead long and it was kind of growing level with the top. So when my foot's gone into nothing, it's been in weeds and I cacked it. But I managed to catch grip, thank God, because I would have been doing the splits as I slid down. It wasn't going to end well. Oh, Beth. I'm not really grown up enough to be a grandma, you know. We'll see. So I'm going to have to shoot, because when I get round that corner down there, I'm almost home. But I thought I'd bring you to look at these trees. They're enormous. As if, yeah, check as if out. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go home. Finish my bottle of coke.